Hello. Okay, so this is just a summary of our Australian road
Road
trip.
trip
Yeah, so this pretty
in
much from
2018.
March to May, right? We driven about. So we first start off from Sydney and then flying to Brisbane. Yeah, spend time in Queensland, then flying to Darwin, then come back to Sydney. So yeah, so start off we staying in Alan's place, which is where we staying right now when we're recording it as well. So yeah, we're meeting Ahab and this the family you can see in here. Yeah. So then we flew to Brisbane, get a brand new car, I think from budget rental. And then our first destination is when we go do some like a lot of grocery shopping and things like that, and then we just head out to the Black Butte to see Matthew, the healer that Chris
The
recommend.
legendary.
But it's tend to be quite a bit of disaster.
Anyhow, we
yeah,
stay in
uh,
Bridget and
Bridget and
Michael's
Michael's.
place.
Yeah, they have like horse and pony and so on. It's a very rural place that barely have any internet connection. That we had to come into. You had to stay in the car to get a internet connection. It's a bit terrifying somehow that people can
But
live in such a remote.
Bridget and Michael are very nice people.
Yeah, I guess. But they I know. They smoke a lot.
Bridget only.
She smoke. Anyway, yeah, we have a first experience dealing with like frog
Frogs
and so
come
on.
inside our room.
Yeah, when we're sleeping, hear some noise, and then there's a frog inside our rubbish bin. Had to chase it out, and then we found another frog on the walkway, and so on and so on. It's just yeah, welcome to the nature.
This one, the panda, is actually in Gold Coast.
Yeah, so in fact, after this bridge in Black Butte, uh, which is the town that I probably never ever gonna go back. It's very so remote. We came back to Brisbane. You can see in here. We come back and stay in Brisbane for one night.
Disaster this night.
Yeah, this is a very
And it's not cheap.
not cheap. It's horrible. We got
Close to $17
so dirty.
original price for
But
one
we
night
meet
stay.
quite a nice Indian guy that stay there. That he
He
doing
works as a cabling for Telstra.
so he like whenever they're flooding whatever he can go there and earn lots of money. Yeah. So see yep. So we come back stay in Brisbane for one night before we heading down the coast. So let's see. Yeah. So after that we drive down to Gold Coast. Check it out the Gold Coast. You can see this the view of the Gold Coast have a lot of high rise, but we feel it's a very not it's a very like you go to Macau or something. It just doesn't seem that it have any um, culture or anything.
Unique.
Newly
It's not special.
built. Yeah, it's just full of hotel accommodation things like that.
I think it's not special also because of
It also famous for surfing. Like people go there for surfing. So it's no snorkeling place. Yeah. So we passed Gold Coast and we go down to Byron Bay. So this is some photo in Byron Bay. Quite beautiful place. Yeah, we walking into this outlook in here. You can see the view from the top. Beautiful water, quite warm. Yes. Yeah. Then we went to the lighthouse. Also beautiful view. Then we stay in King's Cliff with what her name?
Deborah.
Deborah. There's a lot of Deborah in this trip. Yeah, the King's Cliff, beautiful house. She got a friend also stay there, right? The lifesaver. I don't know. I can't remember his name anymore. Yeah, he don't like to wear shirt. All I remember, he left the kitchen very dirty. But the house is very nice in sort of new development. It's very
It's only
nice.
a year something old.
And very close to
Beach.
too close to the beach. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome that the place like that exists. Yeah, so now we down there in this area. Yeah, so we to from Brisbane we explore drive downward. Yes, so King's Cliff it actually surprisingly in New South Wales. So you can see like this is like some view. There's a water inlet going to King's Cliff, but the time different because it in New South Wales, so 1 hour be ahead of Queensland. So we died out of Queensland and we didn't know the time. We realized, oh, we already 1 hour late. They had to ring her up. So yeah, somehow living in this border region is very annoying because of you have to always quoting which time zone are you meeting each other. It's very strange. Yeah, so we stay there. We go to the Springbrook National Park, where we go to this beautiful place called Natural Bridge. I mean, you can see it's here like a bridge with waterfall coming through it. It's beautiful. Like there's also some sort of glowworm at night. I think, but we went there at the daytime, took some photo. Yeah, you can see. It's a very beautiful place. Totally different from no, Sydney and so on. This one they call the best of all outlook. Amazing outlook in here. Very lush and green. So
Is this the place that the border that
yeah, this one is at the border. It's called the danger point. You can
there's a
see
funny
the
thing
border of
between
border of New South Wales
and
this side
Queensland?
and Queensland. Yeah, so that the border right in the middle. So in this photo, for example, like April is standing in New South Wales border and I standing in Queensland. Yeah, we have an ice cream, coffee running up here. Yes, interesting. I think they're losing sand. Yeah, I think that's why I took the photo. They're losing sand from one side of the beach to another side, and then they're creating this pump to pump the sand all the way back to another side of the beach. It's quite amazing feat. Um, okay, so we also went to Tambourine Mountain, like an attraction close by to uh, like Gold Coast, this area. We went to the glowworm place. It's really quite nice. Yes, they just artificially built a tunnel with a lot of glowworm inside. Yeah. We also went to Curtis Fall. Yeah, beautiful place. All right, so now we are back in Brisbane. Yeah, so yep, we are now back in Brisbane. Hopefully. Yeah, so we go up to we stay with Deborah Place in Gaythorne. This house here, we stay on the bottom part of the house, self-contained unit. Actually, really nice. It's not that far away from this guy house, by the way. It's like to be 10-minute drive, but totally different feeling. We like it very much. So right here. So we went up to Redcliffe area. In Queensland, there's a lot of like free public, awesome
Good.
public swimming pool. Yeah, in a major town, which is quite excellent. Like their tax money seem to work harder than our tax money somehow. Yeah, went up to BG's way. It named BG's because of this boy that used to live in this suburb
Redcliffe.
in Redcliffe, the Redcliffe.
Before they got famous, I think.
So there's a like installation with TV and sound and whatever to explain about the history. Yeah. So yeah, by the time we already got our fin, so this one took inside the room. Yeah.
The fridge.
Yeah, in Deborah house, it's just so bloody long. This fin I
Why
got.
is it?
We got
I
at
didn't know you
I
take
got
it.
a discount. Yeah. Also, we we, we spend like a week in Brisbane. I guess. Yeah, quite a nice city, but it's a shame that the way it's designed doesn't really take advantage of the ocean.
I don't think they have.
Huh? They
I
have an
don't think
ocean,
I don't think they
but
have
they have
beach. Nice beach. I don't think they do.
yeah, not really have any nice beach because of let talk about this one first. So yeah, we went to this art gallery. I forget what they call the art gallery. Goma, Goma. Yeah, I think it's called Goma or something. It's a very strange name, but yeah. So Patricia Puccini, Curious Affection, amazing.
How you pronounce her name?
Patricia, isn't it?
Patricia.
Patricia Puccini, whatever. Yeah, so it's a very cool exhibit with a lot of with yeah all the creature. Totally love it. We saw the advertising on the side of the road. That's why we said, oh, better check it out when we come back. Yeah, so it's cool stuff. Yeah, this artwork look just like the artist herself. It's very haunted. What is it about? It's about genetic mutation, genetically modify human being, that type of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the artist. Very pretty. Then we went to another museum to see a mummy exhibit. Yeah, these are so quite nice. Brisbane have a lot of good museum. So, yep, another money spending. So okay, and then we took some walking tour, city tour. It actually in Easter, isn't it? Everything closed. There's a old elderly gentleman bring us around. It's part of global greater network. Yeah, it's very nice. This one called, I think it's called the breadfruit or something. Yeah, never seen it before. It's very cool. Hmm? Yeah, so the guys walk us around city. So yeah, Brisbane is a city that divided by a big river, which is at the end here we're heading out to the sea. It it's quite beautiful, but it's very quite flat. Yes, but I feel Sydney is much more beautiful in this regard. They have an ocean, but the ocean itself also is like maybe okay for surfing, but it's not that nice. They have a few island. If you see from here, we zoom it in, say like they have a mountain island which is beautiful and supposed to be very good for snorkeling, but it costs like quite a lot of money, $100 something to go out there. um, yeah, North Stradbroke also quite beautiful, have a diving spot and so on. I think that's the diving spot. Yeah, but again, it's not. I don't know. If I live there, I will feel a bit pissed off because it costs me too much to go to a beach. Yeah, so not so sure about it. We sort of like it and don't like it at the same time. You live there?
Maybe not.
It's new, isn't it? Everything is new,
No, it's
very
not new.
clean.
It's more Chinese. Like the community, it's already exist.
Very clean, right? Yeah, the impression
I
is
think all along Queensland is very clean.
Brisbane
Really.
probably not as clean, but everywhere else is very clean.
I think basically
Airport,
everywhere
yeah,
from Brisbane down to Byron Bay and from Brisbane up to Cairns is actually
Red Cliff.
more clean
Hmm.
than Sydney.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah,
maybe also because of it has less population as
we
well.
also went to the Bribey Island. I think very beautiful place with a lot of new development. But again, it's not some place you can snorkeling and anything. It's just beautiful.
Did we went to
We
Brisbane?
yeah we went to we tried there. Yes, it no photo there unfortunately, but it's very nice. Nice place to stay to see the ocean, but there's an ocean that you cannot do anything with. It's just yeah beautiful ocean. Okay, so now we are heading up, I guess, to Nusa, where we decide to stay in Pirigian Beach, just maybe 10-15 minutes from Nusa. It's a very beautiful Sunshine Coast. It's very beautiful. Nusa is very upmarket kind of place. Oh, actually, forget. When we went to Byron Bay also, but we don't really like the Byron Bay town as much. We feel it supposed to be a bit more like a
Hippie
bohemian
town.
hippie, but I think it's quite fake. I don't know. We don't like it that much. Okay, so now this is a bit more about Brisbane. Sorry, I haven't finished in Brisbane yet. Yeah, we went to the art gallery. It's very cool. Okay, we also go to
Gold Coast.
yeah, we also
Animal
drive down
Sanctuary.
again to Gold Coast. Very inefficient in terms of driving. Went down back to Currumbin um, Animal Sanctuary. It's part of National Trust. Yeah, so we free entry. It's very impressive. Very nice place. Yeah, so this is a bird show. We see a lot of koala very up close. Wombat, crocodile, yeah, snake, and so on. Did it show it? Yeah, me with a lot of awesome photo here. And yeah, I think almost the last day we went to the King's Island. King's Island is a small island that you can walk to at low tide from Brisbane. So at least we know we can go to some island, whatever. But
Nothing very
nothing
special.
much. It
Other
were
than the very long walk.
yeah, it very long walk, about 1 kilometer walk. We
Longer
get
than it seems.
we get there, have a mangrove. Oh, but the beach is full of like coral and stuff. Quite beautiful in its own way. Have a interesting sunset, I guess. Yeah. So you can see. Yeah, I can say that quite beautiful sunset. Okay, so now the photo bring us to Nusa. So we went to Nusa Head National Park. So it's a very beautiful area with walking track and so on. Yeah.
How come I rather feel news are not that? I don't remember very spectacular scenery of Nusa.
Beautiful.
Isn't that there's a place for a lot of sea cucumber? Is that in Nusa?
No. Later on. Not Nusa is beautiful, but again, the ocean is not good for snorkeling. It started to get better when you
Mackay.
yeah Rockhampton, Mackay, that kind of thing. Yeah. So in here it all surfing beach, which means strong wind, big wave, but nothing underneath. Yes. So somehow we learned quite a lot about ocean throughout the trip. So we went to the Omandi market, which is a bit like a hippie market kind of thing. It's quite nice. Got a lot of things on sale, but not cheap as usual. Um, so we also go to this ginger factory called
We regret.
Penerim Ginger. Yeah, learn how
Not
the
delicious.
learn how ginger beer are made and how much sugar in it and so on. Yeah, these people dunk ginger into it and how they transport it all over Australia to make a finished product. It quite, I don't know, it's just wasteful. It raining actually very heavy around this area when we had to duck under cover.
Up to Nusa in
These news are
earlier April, the weather is still quite cold for. I mean, like it's not
mm,
summer and not not in the subtropical summer.
So we haven't got a chance to be in water yet. So this is the Nusa beach, the main beach. We should be a bit disappointed by that, I guess. We zoom in the map a little bit. We can see that
So we stay in
stay
Gina's
here
place for 3 nights.
3 nights, I think.
Her husband is.
More than that, is it?
No, it's 3 nights.
3 nights. Okay, so Nusa Sunshine. Yes, in here is where a lot of cars were congested, all the luxury goods and things like that. But they have a beautiful river that run along to go out here. We end up didn't catch the cruise because we can pretty much drive along it. You can see it's just nice. I think if you want to canoeing and stuff in this area, yeah, it's beautiful, but it's not for us, I guess. Yeah. Anyhow, so maybe talk a little bit about Gina. So this is Gina house. Yeah.
Gina is one of
So
our favorite hosts.
This is Gina. So this is they have an
The
awesome pool. They live in a Queenslander,
upstairs.
right? Underneath they have like 3 rooms and they rent it out. So they have 1 dog, 1 cat, isn't it? Yeah. So this is our room. This is the balcony outside. This is the house from the outside. Okay, so go back and talk about Gina. They have a very
Gina's husband like to make sandcastle.
Yeah, and then they like to take a photo. His name is Bert.
Bert, yeah.
Yeah. Bert. Breastwheel or something. Boswell. He's a carpenter who specializes on making a wooden staircase, that kind of thing. Yes, very interesting. His family is like a cow to something, and he run out away from it. Gina is a exercise freak, and she just finished climbing a Kilimanjaro. Maybe not just finished, but yeah,
How close actually?
not close, yeah. But she's been exploring the world, and her husband doesn't want to do anything except reading a book at the beach. That she's just totally opposite of her husband. We still connected to her on Facebook. Yeah, so we went out for a lot of walk and so on. The weather is not so good, so this is some cool house with a pencil as a fence. Oh yeah, we start to see some jellyfish. It's called blue bottle or the Portuguese man of war. So you can see they have a blue long tentacle in here like this over 30 or 40 centimeter. This is a tiny little one, but they said that it still can sting you. When it's already dead, you can walking around popping it on the beach. Yeah. Gina is German, by the way. That's her husband. Yeah, that she climbing the Kilimanjaro. So okay, now I think we are moving up to not there yet, I think. Oh, I think we go to the right. If we go here from Gina, we go to stay in Point Vernon. This is close to Fraser Island. We end up didn't go to Fraser Island. Don't know because it's quite expensive. It's the largest sand island. We might go back next time or whatever, but we decided to not go there because the weather is not good. I think it's okay. The beach and so on is okay. We sort of learn from there that there's a lot of town in here like Bundaberg, 1770, Glaston, like all this. They start to call this area the Southern Great Barrier Reef because of you can start to see this island here, which is the Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, from here you start to be able to like snorkeling and seeing things underwater. The kind of ocean with the strong wave is gone. But unfortunately we don't have a time to explore those. We just go straight up. So okay, the photo bring us to the farm Calliope.
Nothing special.
Nothing, just a there's a this woman is actually a friend of Debbie. Debbie, yeah, so we get the chance to so this is accommodation, rustic kind. It's an art gallery, art
A lot
workshop.
of the people who actually built this place are a father and a daughter, and they build a lot of the wooden house. Later on, I actually rent it out for different artists to run workshop on it. They
Mm,
also have classes during the weekend, mostly hosted on the weekend. You can also rent the place for party and also the venue.
you see,
But then at the weekend that we were there, is nobody are there, so they are not supposedly not that busy
yeah, at night we also see a lot of frog. Here we go.
because it's a rural area.
Yeah,
So
you can see they're quite,
alpaca very cute.
they're very cute. They're a little bit sting
Oh
as
really?
usual,
I don't think they sting at all.
but it actually very
I
good.
don't think they sting. I think
Yeah,
they're alright. They're just animal. Not more sting than a dog.
yeah, I guess. What I want to say, I want to say that it actually very clever business setup because of you run a alpaca farm, you use it as a petting zoo, so people come in, so you can earn money from people come and feed the animal, right? You can shear their skin, sell their poop. I think they sell the mule
Manure.
also or something. So and
Their shear is more expensive, better quality, and less production than the sheep apparently. Not more, less.
yeah, they don't require a lot of maintenance. I guess it's a very clever business arrangement. And then
Yeah.
you have accommodation, and then you have an art workshop. Then it's like art retreat, and a lot of things into one. People can come here for different things. They rent out a venue as well for we want to host some wedding or whatever.
I
Yeah,
found the frog very cute.
yeah. So they have this like some workshop. Have a
Pond,
pond. They have a lot of artwork. Have a this
church that the dad built for the daughter when she married.
beautiful wooden church. Have a lot of hut. We stay here actually. Yeah, the what do you call it?
Accommodation.
Toilet outside. Yeah, have a lot of
Quite clean actually.
very clean. Yeah. Okay, so now we come into Rockhampton. It's a very
What his name?
rock.
Rob.
Yeah, so this house, I don't know, he's a bit strange character. His mom drive him around.
I think he's alright actually.
Yeah, never see a booba this crazy before, but we start to understand, huh?
In the shopping center only.
Yeah, but I guess because you can run into kangaroo and stuff.
And we met this dog that supposedly is owned by one of the housemaid.
The girl, the dancer, right? Very
She's
sexy
a dancer.
She's
And this dog is the most quiet and polite dog I ever seen. Elvis, yeah,
Elvis.
So
Oh,
cute, never bark, not bark single
not even a
time.
single one. Very well
When we
behaved.
were there 3 days.
Yeah, so we went to the Capricorn Cave. Yeah, so it's a tourist attraction. Okay, quite nice. They have this is a cave with a cathedral in.
I will not recommend it because of what we have in Sydney. Way better.
Yeah, we have a general cave. Yeah, they have like opera singing. Yeah, the kind of opera singing in the cave. Have a
But they
wedding in
sing
the cave.
hallelujah.
Yeah, where but they yeah, got a lot of annoying kid here. Okay, they have this also this singing cell or something.
Wind or
With the
organ.
organ, so yeah, the sound come in, go woo,
Not
something.
sound coming, wind go through.
Wind go through, create a sound. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we went to
They decided to go to Keppel Island because
Keppel Island.
Keppel Island, yeah, because it dirt cheap the ticket. We have a discount. So the great.
But the bad thing
Keppel
is
Island.
Keppel Island itself actually
Very undeveloped, right?
yeah underdeveloped. It looks like they're going to have some sort of development there, but however, at the time we were there, it's not.
Yeah, so we land on
there's
here.
no proper road. We're trying to walk from one spot to another, and realized that it's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, we actually end up going to a shelving beach. That's what like the top beach for snorkeling,
We
but
didn't see much.
we have to climb the hill very like crazily, broke the shoe a little bit, I guess, to get there with all the gear. Yeah, that is the beach. Quite nice. Then you see some naked couple here, and then they quickly put their clothes on. I still remember after I take this photo. Yeah, so you go snorkeling. This didn't really see anything much. I think
I
in
didn't see
Cable
anything.
Island.
I
It
didn't
meant to
see
be beautiful, but the water is very murky because they said they have cyclone or something happening,
Yeah.
which is like a story of this whole trip. It's
1
a way
week
of,
ago or something.
yeah, so the water murky, so it quite. We saw a few things, not like some small fish and stuff, but yeah, quite disappointed. All that effort doesn't really see much. But I think it's very beautiful island. It's still like if you go there at the right time, I think it'd be awesome. Yeah, so we went to this
Cafe.
resort. No, yeah, it part of it the same company, Keppel Connect, I think. Yeah, so that we have a coffee there and so on. There's a information. Yes, very hard to find information about this island. So I post a lot of this info online for someone else to, yeah, so that it make it easier for them. Yeah, we have a beautiful photo of um, the ocean in here. Yeah, very under development, I guess. I see a starfish here, but I couldn't take a photo too quick. It's very pristine, very no rubbish. Like we just feel so impressive. It's so such an impressive water, is very blue. Yeah, there's some girl here. This girl, Chinese girl, just arrived on the island, and we overheard they talking. I think she do some sort of like a work exchange, so she work for free for accommodation. And so, oh, this is very interesting because of, I think they have a lot of Chinese tourists, and maybe April being bilingual, maybe she can do something about. Oh no, we do see something. I think yeah, here we go. We see this shark. Remember the weird looking shark? Like we don't know what it called really. We saw that. We saw a stingray. Yes.
You saw stingray.
Yeah, I saw a stingray there. That is some sort of like a starfish that
I
I
don't
saw.
remember what I see it.
Yeah, then there's a okay the clam
Clam.
also. This we just downloaded to jog our memory. We can see we just already forget the we saw nothing. I mean there's a lot of hard coral. It's not it's quite good. It's just too murky. This is this rock
Macaw.
cat. No. This is also a cat. So
Oh, this
Rob,
Rob's
yeah,
cat.
Rob, yeah. So there's a Elvis, the dog, and then this cat, but we don't like him that much.
Rose.
Don't know what his name or her
Sue?
name. Yeah, I think it's a girl, isn't it? Anyway. Okay, so now we going up. Let's say just double check that I not forget. So we go to okay. Now we go to
Macaw.
Mackay. See, it's not Mackay, it's Mackay. It's so much. I spent so much time to rewire my brain to pronounce it because it's I think it's Irish name or something. It Mac.
It's named after a guy called
Mackay.
John Mackay.
Yeah. So yes. So they know right away that you are local or not by the way you pronounce it. Talk
It's
about
a very nice accommodation.
just a little bit
Probably
about
second best after the one in Brisbane.
yes, but the weather is not so good. Let me go back a little bit about Rockhampton. Rockhampton is very big on beef, so we went there in a yeah on the beef week. It's just so hilarious. Yeah, people there very overweight. On the other hand, when you go to Mackay, it's quite surprisingly very wealthy, a well-developed town because I think they have some mining close by. So people who live here is earning a lot of money. Yeah, so it's surprisingly nice place to live. Yeah, the accommodation is very nice. Huh? The lady is very nice and kind. They have two beautiful kids that came down to chat to us. Yeah, so that's the room. Yeah, have our own kitchen. Passion fruit. Yeah, this is a beautiful house. Yeah, we went to the botanic garden. We learned about the cheese fruit. This smelly fruit. This fruit that smell like cheese. I think we have it in Thailand. But yeah, the botanic garden quite beautiful. There's a wetland in there, moving platform and so on. Oh yeah, okay. So, but it raining all the time. But we decided to go to this Angela. I think
Yongala.
I don't think called Yongala. Angela, yeah, national park where they're famous for platypus. So we went there. It's foggy.
Heavy rain.
Okay, later at the beginning, it's like a heavy rain, foggy, but it's quite beautiful. The drive up here, when you can come here and check out this video again. It's just like like going to another world. So green, so misty. Yes, yeah. So okay, famous for platypus. We went there a little bit early, too early, so haven't seen anything yet. So we wait for a while. They have a platform that you have to be very quiet until I think about an hour or something under the rain. We finally see the platypus coming out. They're really cute thing, but they're quite small. You can this one I'm filming. I just move it like this so you can see that what it look. Yeah, it's just so awesome to be able to see because of even in Sydney we went to the zoo in Toronto Zoo. We couldn't see it because they're high. They're very shy animal. Yeah, so cool. We saw a lot of them. Okay, back to Mackay.
We went
To
to
the
Orchid
orchid house. Yeah, it's run by the council. Yeah, yeah, very nice place. So they
Mackay
also
also have free lagoon.
yeah, awesome, very big lagoon. Very nice. Like the place.
Mackay basically it's quite a rich town because of the associate with a number of still ongoing mining spots. So a lot of people earn a lot of money by doing any job
Yeah,
that
and
related to
they
mining.
tell you the even the guidebook tell you to move to Mackay, give you why you should relocate to Mackay. We feel it quite funny. Yeah, so now we are
Move
moving
up
up
to
to
Ali
Ali
Beach.
Beach with Sunday. So this is yeah, so
This is where the action I start to remember.
yeah,
It
so
begins.
now we start to get it like yeah, it started getting better from here, I guess. So
By before even in Mackay, it looks like we're wearing summer clothes, but because it's raining, so you still not really feel like you're in the tropical area. I think up until Alice
I
Beach.
have to see in here the weather is the best. It's very comfortable, very nice. But then you start to see, of course, the jellyfish.
Stingers.
They will have this enclosure on the beach that you have to swim inside. But
And then we
you
start
die
to get
anyway.
bitten by sandfly from here as well.
No, from I don't know. For me, I think it's from Magnetic Island. But yeah, beautiful.
You carry something on already to magnetic island, then you apply them.
I don't know. But yeah, it's very hilly. Have a lot of mountain, a lot of fish, very clean. They have a lagoon again. Yeah. So
Free.
This this the view from our accommodation.
It's good view.
Good view, but it's quite a shitty house. I guess I don't know.
Alright.
It's okay, but it's not that clean. It's very hot.
But
They
that's
only
all
have
you
fan.
But that's all you can afford.
Yeah, it's very expensive place. So this Desiree and her brother running a place.
Alice Beach is actually a very famous beach, by the way.
So she and her brother. She's actually very good looking.
She's from Swiss.
Dutch or something. I think she's Dutch or something.
Swiss, I think.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like she worked in a
She's
boat.
a rural girl. I think she grew up in a farm, but she worked as a social worker.
And now she work on the boat.
And now she
awesome
wanna
life.
drag her brother to Australia.
Yeah, so we went around. This the guy living in the boat. We tried to walk to another island, but too muddy. Decided not go. We went to walk on Alley Creek. Okay, not too bad. Oh yeah, they get hit by a cyclone Tracy, right?
No,
What
Trace in 1974.
what is cyclone?
I
Debbie.
don't remember. Debbie, yeah.
Yeah, they get hit by a cyclone Debbie. There's a lot of destruction throughout. You suddenly realize that Queensland actually get affected by a cyclone quite a lot. So
Same as Northern Territory.
yeah, so everywhere up there. So yeah, then okay, we now go for our first dive. We
go with
illusion. The illusion. There's a either run by the couple, very lovely couple, Naomi and her husband. Can't remember what it is, but Naomi is cool. Used to be a math teacher, and now she become a dive instructor, a boat operator. Um, then this is where we met Denise and Spinner. Yeah, they also filming. He have a video, so we got some video on YouTube. We encountered this gigantic stingray about 3 meters across, which is so awesome.
awesome. It's
April
awesome.
come out up from the beach. She's awesome. I'm so happy to see. She's so happy. She's so like happy about something here. This is really good. Yeah, we we diving up to the beach, right? That full coral that we almost I kind of climb up and keep laughing because it's like oh so much coral. It's crazy. So okay, and then Denise, but we don't need to talk about Denise.
No,
Oh, you want to talk to Denise?
We met Denise and her husband on the boat. And Denise is from America. Her husband actually originally is Aussie. Went to work in America. They met together in a chain restaurant.
They're running a steakhouse.
Yeah, they're running a Aussie theme steakhouse in US. And then we discovered that American very fancy
about
Aussie
Australia.
accent.
And this is fun. The April still connected to her on Facebook. I think we have a great chat. I mean, we're catching the illusion, which is sailboat, but it's really slow boat. Luckily, we got Dennis to talk to on the way back. And then I also chat to Naomi a lot, like how to run the boat and so on and so on. It's great, very pleasant day. Yeah, so after that we do the snorkeling at Bowen, which is very nice, Horseshoe Bay. We went there twice, I think. Yeah, but it's a little bit windy. That's a Horseshoe Bay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Horseshoe Bay.
We climb up the outlook. This outlook, what they call. Yeah, to see this, to take this photo. You see, very nice. Okay, so Horseshoe Bay. Bowen. I think we also drive up closer to Bowen. There's a hideaway bay. This is highway bay. There we see a lot of sea cucumber. Very weird coming out from under the rock. Beautiful place where feel very isolated. Yeah. So we went back another day to snorkeling in Murray Bay. Where this one very beautiful, a lot calmer. Yes, so didn't list out what we saw. There's a lot of things, isn't it, in the sea in here? Some people are diving and catch. I think they're collecting oyster. Yeah, on the right hand side in here, there's a lot of fish. There's a lot of coral, hard coral. Yeah. But the wave getting a lot stronger. No toilet in here. It's really annoying. We had to sit in the wet clothes drying to another beach to change. All right, so from here we actually go up to Home Hill. So at first we wanted to dive the Yongala, we decided to not to do it because of I don't think we experienced enough and it's not the right season to do so. But we already booked accommodation, so we turned up anyway. Home Hill is somewhere in the middle, in like close to air. Yeah, close to air. So we stay here, and that Yongala dive where we didn't go there. So okay, we chat to the Airbnb host quite a lot. Her name is Betty, and her husband John. So this her daughter. So yeah, her daughter helped them running it. Very nice place, very superb. We like it very much. Learn a lot about cane farming and how they can get a lot of incentive from the government and so on. We decided to go to drive up to Townsville to Reef HQ to learn more about underwater world before we go to Magnetic Island, which is the next destination. It's great. It's a very great place. Run mostly by volunteer. We also chat to some volunteers. So you can see leopard, shark. I think did a cod, stonefish, rock cod, stonefish, mirror eel. This lionfish, the turtle. Oh, they also do like a turtle rescue. Come on, huh? Come on. Yeah. So huge fish in there. People volunteer. I think it's a volunteer. They're cleaning a tank. Yes, beautiful coral. Still, it in a tank. Sea star. Yeah, we like it very much. We took ton and ton of photos. Yeah, we just write something for Betty before we left. Okay, so next day we're heading to Magnetic Island. This is I guess it's probably the highlight of our trip for me at least. It's a beautiful place. We catch a ferry there for the first night. Let's show it a little bit first. This is the house of Murray and Rhonda. Rhonda is the artist, and Murray used to be a real estate agent. They have a huge house here. They run Airbnb like a hotel. They earn pretty decent money. They earn like $35,000 a year for
I will
it.
just list out two of the bedrooms.
So it really inspired to follow the lead, but they are actually selling their house. Magnetic Island just have too many retirees. It's really amazing place and quite affordable, surprisingly. Yeah, so this the room. Yeah, we spend many nights chatting with Rhonda and Murray outside there. We went to see a koala in the wild. Very awesome. So this is the island, the beach. This island for Kookaburra. They have this stupid car driving around called a tropical topless that tourists like to rent.
Musical tropical
Uh,
toddlers.
uh, so okay, we went to Arthur Bay. Okay, I show you this one so you can have a. Okay, so this is the Magnetic Island. So we stay here, Picnic Bay. The boat is coming from Nelly Bay. So this is the main wharf. So yeah, so it's like a different village separated by a mountain. Picnic Bay doesn't have much thing, I guess. It's very sleepy town, Nelly Bay, where all the action is and everything. We There's a snorkeling trail. We went out on this snorkeling trail around here. We see a giant clam. Yeah, which is really awesome. So large. You will see the photo later. We also went up to Alma Bay to snorkeling. Also, this is where they host an Anzac Day
Dawn
celebrate
service.
dawn service. We went there, Murray. It's just crazy. We went to Arthur Bay in here, which is Oh, we didn't snorkeling. We just go check it out. Yeah, I guess
We swim in one of the beach.
we didn't. Yeah, we swim in here. We swim in Alma Bay. For foreign, we catch a cruise. We went there later. Okay, I'll talk about it later on. Yeah, so Horseshoe Bay, there's a lot of like action in here. So okay, there's a bird feeding. There's a koala in here. So the bird show somewhere around here. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go back to the photo a bit. Okay. Yeah. This island are so famous for rock wallaby. There's a lot of rock wallaby come out at night. This is Jeffrey Bay. Have a lot of fish. Yeah, that's a rock wallabies. We're feeding them. They come very cute. And this is a view from a lookout close to Rhonda house. Yeah, unfortunately, I have an accident. I fell down, cut my leg, cut my foot. So we are out of action. So we still probably want to go back to snorkeling the Jeffrey Bay.
The better weather.
Also, yeah, probably in a better weather. We met a lot of beautiful, very nice people here. People are so friendly. We want to go back to Jeffrey Bay. Yeah, I fell down in the ramp in here. Okay, I will go back and get that done one day, hopefully. So we go back to here. Yeah, this is the aquarium run by the doctor something who put a
Rick.
giant Dr. Rick, yeah, who put a giant clam in the water. Yeah, it's a small, tiny little aquarium, aqua search. The kookaburra. Yeah, there's a parakeet feeding thing. Yeah, a lot of very noisy. Have a lot of shit. But it's an experience, yeah. We give a lift to one of the backpacker, German
German
backpacker,
guy.
and then he bring us there. Okay. Yeah, that April and me on Picnic Bay jetty. Yeah, so that what we see, giant clam and a gigantic puffer fish. Yeah, this is in Nelly Bay. So awesome. This is a koala that we saw. We went back there many times. We catching
Remember that nearly daily.
yeah. Then we catching this cruise called Aquascene.
Awesome.
Yeah, very nice going. Like this, the last spot, his secret
We realize
spot
that
is so
sometimes,
beautiful.
sometimes even you need to pay money.
Mm.
It's probably the best way of exploring for snorkeling purpose or diving purpose because a lot of spot
Not
without
accessible.
without
Without
proper
a boat.
instruction or a boat, you cannot actually get there.
Yeah, so in the Forest Bay, we swimming with this gigantic batfish. It's very cool. And then I think in this spot we see a lot of this is called honeycomb cod. It's the beautiful six-band angelfish. I think I saw one of these under the rocks, but yeah, then I couldn't find it anymore. This called
I see
hamhead.
I see octopus.
No, not here.
No, not here.
Oh man, hamhead Muriel. Hamhead.
Morel.
No, Mauril was.
Morel.
Yeah, that's what it called. Oh, we also went to this cane toad racing, which is I don't know how to say. Country forgot nothing to do, I guess.
No, it's for charity.
Yeah,
It's interesting, but in a
innocent.
way, it's also like
bit
animal
like an
welfare that
animal
concern. If
abuse
you're
or
concerned about that, shouldn't actually.
some of the Ronda artwork. I think this is the last day or something. Yeah, we have a very beautiful shot with the koala in here. There's a Kuliu.
Kuru.
I think it's called Kuliu. Don't know.
No.
Where have a very weird sounding.
Kuru.
That is Murray and that is Ronna. Yeah, she have a stroke. Actually, quite poor. We met her, but she run art class and so on. I think now we are okay. So now we left in okay. We left picnic. We left Magnetic Island. We go back one night, stay in the Glen House in Townsville. Yeah, and then in Townsville we went to this another museum next door to Rich
HQ
HQ. Yeah, they have this story about a Pandora, this police,
boat
this boat with a box in the back there that they lock
sink,
up. It some story relating to the movie called The Mutiny on Bounty.
which we haven't watched yet.
Yeah, there is a Mel Gibson movie or something. Or yeah, it's quite interesting actually. You can watch. Um, okay, so now Townsville, where else? Almost there. So we now staying the murdering point where there's a lot of mosquito try to kill. We don't like
I
it.
also have sandflies bite.
Yeah, we don't like the place at all. I mean, it's my fault that
It's
it
nice.
I think it's a reef area. So in fact, this is like a okay. It's we want to stay at Mission Beach, but then we couldn't afford it, so we stay in the Kurumai Beach instead. This area here. I see this area called King's Reef, so I thought that it's supposed to be some place we can snorkeling, but end up maybe it's only good for fishing and so on. So yeah, it big mistake. So we stay in there. Got not much to do really. Um, yeah, that family is also a hunter and so on. We did this freak out for
Very
us.
different from us.
We are so different. Uh, Still also raining quite a lot. Managed to get a few nice shots in here. The beach that very close to Kurumai, they have a turtle come to nest. Couldn't remember what month. I think in October, November, something like that. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. But yeah, so the owner tell us to go to Ether Bay to see cassowary. Yeah, so okay, it's very cool. So finally we get a chance to see cassowary coming out at night, in the evening. In fact, they can be very scary. This bird, they can attack you, but I think they're so tame now. I love it. I just keep walking around feeding this bird. One time it looked at me and it walked toward me, and my heart is racing, and I just had to sort of back back away from it. And then another day we're driving around, so we also found this cassowary dad,
The
right?
children.
Dad with two children. Oh, so cute. It's just so awesome. It's raining there. We don't know what to do. It's just then we saw this. Just awesome. Cassowary actually eat fruit and then poop everywhere. So they just pretty much do the gardening for. They're like the gardening of a forest, gardener of a forest. Yeah. Um, This just some boy who died
Die by
by
sting, isn't it?
jellyfish sting. There. I just happened to park my car here and realize that. Yeah. So this is real. It's
Real.
very scary. Oh yeah, this is the I said the beach in that area that they have a turtle laying egg in October to March. Yeah, they have a mangrove here. But we started to learn a little bit about sandfly and stuff, and then we found a place like this. It's full of sandfly. It's just scary. At night time, you have to lock yourself in the house. It's horrible.
Daytime even.
Yes. All right. So now we are leaving the Kurumai beach. We are heading toward Cairn. So we are going up here. Yeah, so I think we passed some Innisfall, very retro place, retro thing, retro town, quite beautiful. There are some photo there, and then we go to Babinda border, very hard to pronounce. Yeah, so we go back. Yeah, so Babinda border. So this is the Babinda border. They have a like very gorgeous pool, very inviting for you to swim at. Yeah, Babinda border. Very beautiful, awesome place. Very powerful water. Yeah, you can see in here. Okay. Okay. So now we arrive in Cairns at last. We stay in Tanya place in here for about a week. Okay. So Cairns is very totally different from our memory. So it seemed to be a lot more
A lot more
developed.
development.
Yeah, maybe because cyclone flattened it down and they had to rebuild. We met this guy who making a basket, which is
He's
very
been
cool.
living in a community for the last 30 years.
Aborigine, you mean?
No, community. Community that don't use money, but
yeah.
make stuff to trade for food or whatever.
There's a lot of apple. We bought apple and one of each kind and taste it out.
This one the most delicious, moldy. I realized these apple are all from coast.
Yeah, we went to we drive out to the Atherton tableland to the Crystal Cave, and then we stop at the cathedral fig, curtain fig. I think they call it curtain fig. Yeah, it's very amazing place. Yeah, this beautiful red color land, unbelievable. We went to the Crystal Cave, awesome place, collected by one man collection, private collector. Yeah, full of crystal. Come on, load up. Yeah. Yeah, they have the Empress. It's just awesome place. Yeah, collecting by this guy. They also have like you can buy the goat. Can't remember. Geot.
Go.
Forget.
She told us before.
Yeah, just learn how to pronounce it now. Forget again. Anyway, yeah. So in the air pocket, in the rock with the air pocket, where crystal can grow inside. The bigger the rock.
Gorge.
Anyway, so like even you can have some sort of cave, crystal cave in Mexico. It actually is just one of these, but a huge one where people can walk inside like that. Yeah, so it's amazing. We learn quite a lot from it. Next day we catch this rail Kuranda to go up to the village of Kuranda. Catching a rail, go up. It's cool, awesome. Stop in the waterfall and so on. Have a very beautiful view. But the waterfall is so dry
you don't
up.
Catch a rail, you catch a train.
Catch a train, yeah, go up. Everything is beautiful, but Kuranda town itself is very commercial. It's nothing interesting, just a lot of. Also start to see a lot of Aboriginal. Yeah, that is the fall that what it's supposed to look like, but we just see like. Yeah, we catch the cruise to go around a river. It's very nice. Have see a lot of fish and turtle and so on.
Only when you fed them.
Yeah, so I think this is a very nice job. The Kuranda river cruise thing. The guy who run it, $20 per person. Yeah, then on the way back we're catching Sky Rail back 7 kilometers of the cable car. I think it's the best way to travel. We don't like the train much, so we see a lot, and we can stop. There are two places that we can stop during this journey. It's quite nice, and then you can like walk out and take a photo of a canopy. Yeah, you can come back and check all this video you want. Okay, so now back to Cairns. There's also have a free swimming pool. Very nice, very awesome.
It's free?
Yeah, free. The low tide tend to be in the evening, so that we always get the photo of a low tide. Well, we drive up to Palm Cove, which is like a beautiful place of
Can afford.
Yeah, but I think also no snorkeling here. You know, like it's beautiful. It's very nice. But it feels like double bay or something like that. So you see, very nice. I think this is drive up to Port Douglas. We see people playing hang gliding. So yeah, Port Douglas surprisingly not that interesting. They have
Similar to Palm Cove, I would say.
they have a lot of like a
Upper
fancy
class,
shop,
yeah.
very expensive, a bit like Nusa or something like that. They have a church by the sea where famous people get married there. We
Seems to be
staying.
very well developed. It looks like there's a lot of resources has been spent to make the town look nice.
So this is pretty much as far as we go. Like these are the like
furthest we go
the
in
furthest we
Queensland.
go. Yeah. So in Queensland we go up to Port Douglas. So up to here. So close this one. So not confuse myself. So okay. We went on a diving with the Passion of a Paradise. Yeah, so we do 2 dive. The weather is not very good, raining a lot. But the second spot, I think
Awesome.
after we come up, right? I mean, second spot quite nice. It's the Hastings Reef around Spit Gloomy.
Surprisingly,
You see a
this
lot of
trip, the
fish.
snorkeling, it actually outweighed the diving.
No, summer diving, you know.
Because of the snorkeling, you can have a light and it's very
Yeah, because
vibrant and colorful.
because
It just shows you like why Great Barrier Reef is so famous worldwide.
yeah, but the visibility is not that good
Yeah, but
underwater.
even the
Yeah, but like this
visibility
one,
is
we
not
see
so good.
all of these
I
fish.
can't imagine how beautiful that can be when it's a calm water and under perfect visibility.
See this raccoon-looking thing, triggerfish, the parrotfish, what they call angelfish or
Yeah,
something.
angelfish.
Yeah, rock perch, red. I know this is the also parrotfish.
Rainbow.
Okay, then we decide to go to Fitzroy Island, so which is
Fitzroy.
actually really nice. This is where we see the turtle.
Yeah. I wish Fitzroy Island
a
have
bit murky. But
other kind of accommodation, not the hotel, but unfortunately,
this is
commercially
this
run.
actually much
I think
better
next time we
island.
go there, we should stay there at least 2 nights or something.
Yeah, they've got a map in here, and so we only just spend the time in here, right? Just one beach. We
Only
haven't.
one, yeah. We don't have time.
We don't have a lot of time.
We went there late, close to lunchtime.
Lunchtime, come back about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think, yeah. So yeah, almost run out of time actually.
But
turtle.
if you count to see turtle is your lucky day, then
Yes,
this is
very
the
lucky day.
luckiest day.
Very luckiest day. But the water not a clear, a bit murky as all the whole trip. Because it's a long time.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. I saw the stingray. I saw the Picasso triggerfish. So awesome. April saw the octopus.
Yeah, octopus.
Yeah, but I didn't. The turtle again. We see
turtle
the
is huge.
bream.
The turtle we saw is huge.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So the trip is pretty much 615 kilometers. That's where we return the car.
For less than 2 months.
Crazy. Yeah.
4 months and a half, really.
All right. So just a little bit more. We're going. Then we flew to Darwin. All right. We flew to Darwin. We go to. Okay. We stay one night in Palmerston, small town. We don't like Darwin much. Too much tension between Aborigine and the local people.
Is it too much
and where
underdeveloped? Yeah.
Yeah, this is like you go to Kakadu, there's no internet connection whatsoever. So okay, we go to Kakadu. We try visit the border store. Yeah, not open.
I think
closed
anyone
for the whole season.
ever want to go again, I would recommend it strongly with the tour. Don't go by yourself.
Yeah, because we don't really understand a lot of things. We need.
It'd be much more enjoyable to go with
Yeah,
someone.
so just a little bit in here, you can see this is the Kakadu National Park, right? Huge 20,000 square meter national park. We drive from here, go past South Alligator, have a bit of stop over here, and then we first day we go up to the border store, to the Annam land where the Aborigine live. So we take the East Alligator cruise, and then we go up to see this rock art in the Uber and do the check out the outlook. Yeah, in that region, and then we stay our first night in Kakadu Lodge in Jabiru. Yeah, in here. So we don't really like the tour much because it run by Aborigine, but they don't really explain it. I mean, this is the crossing, Coca Hill crossing. it's crazy. Like sometimes people losing their car only four-wheel drive only. This is a crossing that allow you to go across from Kakadu to the Annam Land. This is Annam Land. This huge area here where Aborigines still live in their traditional way. You need a permit to get there, I guess. Okay, so you see a few things in this. Yeah, there's the Aborigine guy. He throwing a spear, quite impressive. You can go across to
The
another side of the
river.
river. Yeah, so there's a lot of OD in here in this one. There's a lot of we're afraid of crocodile. They're saying that, but we haven't
Never
seen
seen
any
one.
single one. We went to some bushwalking. We finally can use this ridiculous flying net. Then yeah, it's beautiful rock, all rock formation. I can understand why it becomes such a spiritual place for Aboriginal people because it's just so
Different.
different. Yeah, so
Unique.
unique. You walk through the cave, look at this rock formation, just amazing. No one there, just us. They call buddy to do something walk that we went to. We come to the
I wish
Uber.
I see more people though.
Did a rock art. Yeah, have a lot of rock art in here, but they were all. So some of them you barely can see it. I mean, I already tried my best to enhance all these photos. I can see something. Yeah, they have this like they have a painting on a very strange place, like very far up high, and I think it may be the spirit called Mimi.
Mimi.
Mimi doing them, but I think it's just bullshit. But you know,
No, you think they already said that is
and this one,
Aboriginal climb the tree do it.
did Nadib, I think called Nadib look out.
This beautiful.
Yeah, you can kind of see the whole flood
Feel a bit
plain.
like Africa.
Just see how awesome this place is. It's so big. This place have crocodile and wild buffalo and so on. Yeah. So yeah, rainbow serpent. So disappointed. But, yeah, we also crossed some flood water. Alright, so now we in our second day, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we are now second day. We spend the time in the Jeberu, go to the visitor center, Balawi visitor center in here, and then we go to Nalongji rock art also. This one is a lot newer. We also have we're lucky got some guy there explain to his tour group, so we just stand there listening to the stories. It's very good. How Aborigine doesn't really want to tell the white people about their real culture. They want to hiding it. Then we stay that night in yellow in this uh, what a Kuinda Lodge, and then take the sunset yellow water cruise, which is really awesome. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, so the visitor center did this toxic yam that they eat. April there looking nice. Yeah, this is the Jibiru Town. Scary place, so scary. That you walk into a toilet and you see a bunch of Aboriginal inside. It's like nightmare for any man. So okay, so
Really?
yeah, I saw some this lightning man. Oh, this one. It's cool. This one is very cool, but they're repainting it. That is like part of the
There's
culture.
no way 60,000 years ago if you paint it and it still lasts.
Yeah, this the man killing a kangaroo. They call it X-ray
So
kind
what
of
that
painting.
aborigines told us is actually not right. Remember that one he said that it it may look very new and it very fresh, the color very
I know.
bright, but they are actually very old. It's not.
I know. I think they know much about their own culture, but yeah, we're taking a cruise in here. Beautiful.
Wetland is
Have a but at night there's a lot of mosquito. Of course, it's a wetland. There's a lot of water lily. If we saw
wild
wild
buffalo.
buffalo because someone
Finally,
introduced
finally
it.
we saw crocodile.
Yeah, real crocodile
We only
here.
see crocodile here, not anywhere else.
Awesome. You can see crocodiles swimming
Swimming.
across. Yeah, there's a lot. We can come back and check on this. Yeah. Crocodile swimming in sunset is my favorite photo. So yeah, awesome, beautiful sunset as well. All right, so come back to this one second. So next day, we check out the World the Jadian whatever original cultural center, have lunch there, and then we just drive out from Kakadu to Pine Creek. So, so on the way out we saw some wild buffalo on the side of the road. It's hard to imagine that this is very dangerous animal, especially for me. Yeah, see a lot of termite mound. They also we learn a lot about the burning that Aborigines do to control their bush. Yeah, so they don't never have a crazy bushfire in in NT because the Aborigines know how to control. So we stay in Pine Creek. To be honest, it's a cheap town, and the house is not that nice even. It's a gold mine. Used to be a gold mine before.
The room okay. Bathroom has to share. That's the problem.
So yeah, this is gold mine that they fill it up with water when they don't use it.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we stay in this place with we happen to stay. The owner of the place, Communique, but she's not there. So there's a flatmate, right, called Shell, the chubby one that look like people from the Little Britain, and they got the Rachel, the partner who's fourth generation Aborigine, and the Jessie, the
Shell
little
herself
girl.
also
She Maori.
Maori, yeah.
Maori, yes, from New Zealand. Monique also from New Zealand. It's very fascinating to talk to Rachel and understand about the Aborigine.
Have a bit of more understanding about their culture.
Yeah, like those people that
the conflict
on the street
and the issues between them and the white and among themselves within their own clan.
So her mom had to run away from the community because that they have this kind mentality that what's your my what yeah, so if you're working then people will come and leeching off you and so on, and yeah, incest problem and so on. Those the troublesome Aborigine in the city, it actually those ones that get kicked out by their community. So people in that stay in another land, they're still quite happily staying there. Yeah, it's fascinating. We love chatting to these two people. Next day we go to Edit 4 with them because of Shell daughter Jessie, beautiful nice girl, cook her mom
Mother's
Day breakfast. Yes, so
breakfast on bed.
in bed. Yes, very nice.
But I'm the one that cleaning though.
So that Edit 4. Shell and Jessie swimming in the lake here.
If it's not cold, we will swim too. But it's
because we're traveling, we are don't want to get our clothes dry. I don't want to get our clothes wet. So yes,
it's very cold as well.
Let's say I think we probably close this one. Hour bit. Yeah, talk a little bit about the Jessie. So she come from Nullabai, which is the town right here. Nullabai, yeah. In another land.
I think they call
Nullabai, yeah. Sometimes Shell has to drive through this unsealed road, 700 kilometers to visit her daughter.
More than 700.
It's a very crazy place, where there's a bacteria in the soil that will kill you. There's a crocodile. There's a jellyfish. There's a hammerhead shark that you can
There's
fish.
a sandy beach. One side is ocean water, have stinger. On another is fresh water. No, also ocean water, but with the crocodile.
Yeah, so it's pretty much unlivable. So the little girl, Jessie, now she will studying in Pine Creek.
No.
At least for temporary, yes. She's so happy because it's a lot more developed than where she came from. We're so happy that we have a chance to meet someone who come from this area.
I think this is probably the highlight actually of the
NT,
whole Northern Territory.
Yeah, because
and then from there onward, when we move back to Darwin, it's down.
we got the inside.
Oh.
Okay, so what happened after that is that
We move.
we did
We
Pine
move
Creek.
out from Pine Creek.
Yeah, so we drive up. We go to Edit 4 and then we go to Trotella Flat. This is a horse facility thing, It's okay. I mean, we stay in a horse farm and then at night in the evening we went out to
Check out
Litchfield
the
National Park.
termite.
Yeah, so magnetic termite. This is a very fascinating, gigantic
This is
termite.
called
This one called cathedral.
cathedral.
This one is called magnetic. Because it actually heading north and south.
Just like
Termite can detect the magnetic field.
this is the
Surprisingly,
most efficient way of building
Mm.
a place accommodation for yourself. Actually, very similar
It's
to
a
Chinese.
ventilation. It's amazing. It's like this photo is very shit, but it's just
I
like
think if you
like a
touch
graveyard or something. It's very fascinating place. They have some description in here. We also went to one of the waterfall, and then
It's
we
beautiful.
decided getting dark, so we're going back home. So okay, so next day
We
we
went
head
back to
into
Darwin.
Darwin. So now we in the last destination,
Coconut Grove.
Grove in here. Stay with Tasha in
In her
her
house.
apartment. Beautiful apartment. Have an amazing ocean view, but Darwin is a place that it's gorgeous, but it's so dangerous. You cannot swim. You can't like
Cannot do
crocodile,
much.
jellyfish. Yeah, it just don't have any life in the sea. Don't know why. It's very have some life in the sea, I guess, but it's just not accessible.
Yeah, so we probably will never go back.
That Yeah, so this some island, I think TV island where Aboriginal live. Yeah,
They're
they
doing
do
the
burning,
coal bushfire. I think it's called.
like a preventative burning. Looks so strange, like the island is burning. But yeah, we went to Aborigine cafe, eat some Aborigine food.
Not really.
Yeah, fusion make by a white guy. Well, it's very strange. Like you sell everything Aborigine, but no Aborigine.
There is.
Ah,
There is in the
yeah,
cafe.
there's a beautiful Aborigine girl in there. Yeah, I don't think how many generation.
No, I think
I don't think she.
they're darker than Rachel.
Yeah, they should look like a Mexican. So I went to the National Museum and Gallery because they only have one place. They combine the two together. They have a gigantic crocodile called Sweetheart. They're excellently cute.
6
The
feet
horror,
long.
yeah.
Horrible story.
We love this artwork though.
Originally
This
they
very
tried to
nice.
save it, but then they accidentally killed it.
Yeah, so this is a very cool artwork. I like it. There's a lot of like conflict,
Political
message in there.
message that they try
Yeah,
to
this
deliver.
museum is quite cool.
It's very
We
cool.
got it dinosaur, the biggest bird. Yeah, so there's a lot of tension about black and white and so on. It's interesting. Museum and art gallery of Northern Territory, free entry. Yeah. Darwin have a beautiful sunset wherever you go. Yeah, this is this very close to where we stay. Can't remember Nightcliff, right? Have a market there, so quite nice. A lot of Asian multicultural place have a lot of potential, but yet have a lot of Aborigine. It's just too much tension. Unfortunately, the market here is so good, almost like a tiny version of Capramana. So we in Stoke Hills, this area where there's start Royal Flying Doctor. In here they have the the virtual bombing of Darwin thing that we wear the headgear. I love it very much. Very awesome. Have a few have aircraft we can walk to and so on. That's quite nice. Then we came out from it. We feeding a fish in the wharf. There's a lot of batfish and the mullet, the black color fish. We met this nice couple, right? We chat to them quite a while. They buy us chips and end up with feeding them to the fish. They teach us that this is a tugboat where they're moving a big ship because the ship cannot reverse or something like that. Yeah, can't remember that couple. They're from Adelaide, right? The couple we met in this place in the evening.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name. Anyway, they plan to have a caravan and driving around. The guy looked good. The woman, so
The guy teach in
he's
Aborigines community for 5 years in the middle of Northern Territory. how many kilometers away from Aya Rock. Not
Uh,
even, it's a very remote, more than remote than you can
it
imagine.
is crazy. Yeah. So we went to some beach. There's a lot of rock, beautiful rock in there. So yeah, this rock looks just like a rice cracker. We went here on a boardwalk, but then the water rushing through it is very crazy. You can see the wave coming through, very strange. Yeah. And then in here we get bitten by a sandfly again. Second time. God damn it.
That's very bad one.
Yeah, I know, very bad one.
Second time it was. I thought it'd get better.
Yeah, these are some of
That's right.
the fish, the bad fish. So because of we see all the fish, and we try to go see the aqua scene, the fish feeding thing. We see a few fish coming through, but still water not a clean, not a clear. Not see much. We went to what
Mindo
Beach. Yeah, Sunset Market. Have a lot of very awesome food and not expensive. The guy playing like 4 didgeridoo
Cool,
here.
very cool music.
Yeah. Then they have some Aboriginal come out and dance, and the police drag him away and so.
I don't think the police drag him.
Oh, the security guard put him away. They have 2 security guards sitting here. Too much tension. Beautiful sunset, awesome pink color on like light blue. Just look like this. Yeah, they went to a botanic garden. Okay.
They're fixing something.
Yeah, so many things fixing. Seem the whole town fixing.
Because they have cyclone 6 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago or something, or 8 weeks ago.
Went to this oil tunnel. Sort of cool, I guess. Alright. They got this sculpture made from like broken part, oil part or something. Yeah, okay. Then we went to they have
Check
a
out
wave
the
pool.
lagoon.
Because they did like a only area where local can swim without get killed by all the
Originally, we
creatures.
wanted to swim in a free lagoon, but
Yeah.
oh no, originally we planned to swim in the
wave pool.
wave where, but then we found a spot that we may be able to see some fish, and we changed our mind.
Yeah, so
Snorkel in
so
that
this
area instead.
they have like this area here you can play all the toy, and then we end up snorkeling in here. There's a fish there, but the water a bit murky. We get scared. We see quite a big fish in it. They cannot see your hand.
Half a
meter. You gotta put it. Do not record. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably the last place. I mean, we already shipped our fin away. That time we just swim. I am a bit tiring to get back.
I'm not.
Yeah, so we have a Indian meal with Tasha. I cooked some tom yum. I think I cooked some tom yum and some eggplant. She cooked some Indian butter curry. Okay. And the husband is quite interesting. He's a marine engineer working on the ship. Yeah. It's some sort of job we never can imagine. Like he worked on a those cargo ship that go across.
Basically doing transport.
Yeah, just like Captain Philip,
like
the movie. Yeah, he says sometimes he also almost.
The most scary thing is a pirate.
Yeah, so that's a real story. It's just amazing to chat to people.
I think they will be very interesting to chat to, but not so interesting to live with.
Yeah. At first I thought she Italian or something. When she turned out, I said, oh no,
she still look like Italian, even in this picture.
Yeah, why? Don't know why.
I don't think she deliberately lied.
Yeah, so in here, okay, we drive about 1,300 k, yeah, over our booking, so we don't gonna book the 5 flights again because we had to pay extra with yeah. So it's amazing trip, and we learn a lot from it, I guess.
So we probably won't do it again.
I will go back to Queensland.
That's the meaning of road trip. I think certain things, I think it doesn't mean to be.
It's very expensive road trip, probably, but it's we learn a lot about Australia.
I think it's over.
Somehow,
I think it's over 10,000 for 3 months, including the beginning and the end, staying in Sydney.
Yeah. What do you eat? What do you eat on this luxurious road trip? We eat fish. We eat canned soup. We eat pizza.
We eat some seafood.
Yeah.
Some fish and chip.
Yeah, then
Mainly it's we are great
web
customer for Domino and
Subway.
Subway,
Where do they lie?
and also we buy very expensive uh, noodle in Northern Territory.
Yeah,
The
that
instant noodle,
that
the most
NT,
expensive, $5 bowl
and
instant
we
noodle.
learned how to use a cardboard box as a what car mat, and then yeah, drink
Not
water
bad.
to collect.
We learn how to survive in another level.
Yeah, so desperate. But yeah, we make it. We are alive. Now just try to recover from the all this.
Tireless.
No, the
Fly
fly,
beacon. Sand fly beacon.
certified by so crazy. Still have it. Evo look like an alien.
No, I'm not. Just one dog.
So now just settle down in Ellen house and waiting to go to China. And then that is
Another
our
scary trip for Pat.
so this is our trip to Darwin. All right. Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye.